Hey guys, today we're gonna read a book. But first, let's find out what the city's name is. It's Moneybag Mike. That's a good name now. And this is the first book. The first book, his name is The Kid Who Couldn't Save. The writer the writer of this book is Karen Mockler. And it's illustrated by Nicholas Jackson. Focus question. What lesson does Mike learn about saving money? Words to know: compound, technically, coral, torture, interest, upgrade, objective, variety, savings account. Mike McCarthy spent money as quickly as the ice cream melts in July, as quickly as a Monday morning follows on the heel of Friday night. No matter how much money he started with, he had a hard time holding on to it for more than a few days. Money burns a hole in your pocket, Mike's mom liked to say. A penny earned is a penny saved. Mike's dad liked to say even more. Mike hated that saying. He objected. Let's see the word meaning of objected. Now, this is a new word. The meaning of objective. Objected. A verb. Definition. To express disapproval or opposition to something. Sample sentence. When you object, you say how you don't like or don't agree with something. Okay, that's a good explanation. Objected to it each time. Technically, that's correct. That's incorrect, he told his dad. Okay, now there's another new word called technically. Let's see its vocabulary card. Technically, adverb. Definition: having to do something with the details of a subject. Sample sentence. The word technically means to according to precise facts or exact details. Okay, that's a very good explanation. Earning a penny is not the same thing as saving a penny. Well, it's worth the same amount, said his dad. 1 cent, said Mike. You can't buy anything with 1 cent anyways. Look now, he's just looking up bored. And there's his 1 cent here in his hand. His sister had no trouble saving money. Despite the fact that her allowance was half of his, somehow Astor had a savings account. Now, what is a savings account? Okay, yeah. Savings account. Let's highlight this word saving and let's also highlight this. Yeah. Savings account. Why don't we have a guess? What does savings account mean? Well, if you said that savings account means when you save money, that is half true, half wrong. Savings account is when somebody saves their money, that's close to what you said, and let me tell you the thing that you didn't mention. The savings account is okay, why don't we just remove highlight and just see the vocabulary. Savings account is a noun. Yeah, and the definition: an account at a bank in which people keep money that they want to save. Sample sentence: when you deposit money into a savings account, the bank keeps it safe for you. It's basically a bank kind of thing. It's like a piggy bank. Look, like this, a piggy bank. This is a savings account, and she'll put it inside the bank and they'll keep it safe for her. That wasn't all. One May afternoon, Mike discovered that Astor had so much money in her savings account, she earned interest every month. Wow. Wait a second. Interest, new word. Let's see the vocabulary card. Interest is another noun. Let's listen. Interest. You heard that? Interest. Definition: extra money earned from the money kept in a bank or other financial institution. Sample sentence: she calculated her interest, the extra money she earned from her money bank. Okay, okay, that's good. Good. Now let's see. Let's take a pen here. Yeah, there we have a pen. Uh, pen. Black pen. I need black pen. Yeah. So, okay. So every savings account earns interest, but this wasn't 3 or 4 cents a month. This was enough interest to buy herself a candy bar every month. That was 12 candy bars a year, courtesy of Great Plains Bank. More like Great Pains, my grumbled. This is really disgusting part was that although she could buy herself a candy bar each month, courtesy of Great Pain, Astor didn't. Oh no. Okay, now he was sad here. Look at his sad face. Will he say start this whole book? Let's find out. I don't get it, Mike said. It's like Great Pains is paying you to eat candy bars. Why wouldn't you do that? It's like an offer you can't refuse. Astor smiled sweetly. Sweeter still because her two front teeth were missing. I'd like to I'd like I to let the interest compound, she said. I think you mean compound, said Mike. She knew he knew that what compound meant. Okay, let's find out what it means. It meant her sister was earning interest on both her money and her interest. The bank paid her. It was all becoming her money. She was like a little sweetly smiling money machine, like a walking ATM with two missing front teeth. Math minute. What's a math minute? Okay, I like math minute. Interest is a percentage of a total saved. For instance, 1% of $500 saving is $5 interest. If interest is paid yearly and you have $505 at the end of the year, compound interest is the money earned from the sum of the saving the interest. So 1% of 100 $505 is $5.05. Since 1% of five five $510 is dollars 5.10, how much money do you have at the end of the third year? Okay, let's figure it out. So what do you think it is? Uh so I think I'll give you now pause the video for a minute and think the answer to this sum. Okay? Pause the video. Okay, I guess you're done and you have figured out the answer. Well, anyways, the answer is dollars 5.55 $515.15 is the answer. I guess that's what you got. I hope that's what you got. Well, let's continue. None of This would have mattered so much. Mike's friend Derek recently gotten us had recent hadn't recently gotten us. The kid had seen the dark specks and super ears, whatever those were, and much more. Mike wanted one too. He might have asked one for his 8th birthday. His parents might have got him one. Unfortunately, he didn't know spy kits existed until a week after his birthday. By then, the by that time, the best he could do was coral. Okay, now what's coral? Coral is a verb definition to gather together for a purpose. Sample sentence: we will coral our donations or gather them together for a purpose of creating a new scholarship. Okay, that's what it means. He unspent birthday money, $25 from his grandparents. The kit cost 3 times that. He his parents told him to save 25 by Halloween. $5 from now, he'd need $55 to buy the spy kit. Of course, saving was easier said than done for Mike. It was Saturday, and Derek's dad took them to the video game or to the video arcade. Mike's dad gave him $5 to spend. Derek's dad gave him $10. Mike tried to pace himself for every two games of skee ball that Derek played. Mike played one for every super duper pinball game that Derek chose. Mike chose the not so super one, but soon his $5 were gone. Let's team up on Carnival's Carnage, said Derek. Said, I can't defeat that crazy monster dude without without your help. Okay, Mike said, you'll have to pay my half. Derek Derek narrowed his eyes on suspension. Didn't you get some birthday money? He asked. Mike nodded. Don't tell me, Derek said. You're trying to save it. Right, Mike said. Derek studied him at the moment. Okay, he said then, and headed toward Carnival carriage. Mike ran after him. I can still save most of it, said. So Mike borrowed the $25 from Derek. So Mike borrowed $2 from Derek and still had $23 left. The next day, Mike's family went to Jump and Bump. What's that? Never heard of it. Mike's parents bought both the kids regular 2-hour pass. Upgraded. Mike upgraded. What's the upgraded meaning? Upgraded. Verb. To choose something better or higher quality. Sample sentence. The cereal company decided to upgrade its product m- to make it healthier and higher quality. Okay. To stand, all you can stand popcorn and popcorn package. After the that he had $8 left, and so it continued for until weeks until the original $25 were gone. By the time De- Derek had grown tired of his packet, he offered to sell it to Mike. I haven't got any money, Mike said. What about your $25 you got for your birthday? Derek asked. Mike hung his head. It's all gone, he said. Huh? Derek said. After that, Mike felt pretty down in that dump. He mopped around the house for days until afternoon Esther came home with Mike's favorite candy bar, jumbo size. She unwrapped it in front of him. Now Mike knew all about his sister. He'd heard the stories. Heck, he'd seen his friends, sisters in action. When most sisters sat down in front of you and unwrapped the jumbo-sized candy bar of your favorite variety, they want sharing. Okay, now let's see variety's meaning. What a word! I've never heard of it. Vocabulary chord. Variety. It's a noun. Definition. A particular sort of person or thing to set apart from others that are similar. People usually like a particular variety of music or a type of music that is set apart from the rest. Okay? Thought this might cheer you up, she said. What about your compound interest? Mike asked. His mouth already full about candy. Candy bar. Delicious candy bar. This is tooth fairy money, Asta said. I like to save my savings. I wish I could like doing that, Mike said. At this rate, I'll never get a spike in. Asta shrugged. Maybe saving not the only your only thing, as she said. Just figure out another way to buy your spike kid. Saving's not my thing, Mike thought. Maybe I've got another way. I've got to find thing other thing. I'm going to find my other thing. He felt better already. Okay, now that's the end of the story. Uh, I hope you like the story. Now let's just see the connections and then we'll say our goodbyes. Connection. Writing. Rewrite a scene from the story from Asta's point of view. Include she has I about saving money. Math. Imagine, imagine you earn $15 every month in an allowance and want to save $100. If you have so much, uh, if you save all of your money, how much money? How many months would you take to save $1,000? Show your work two ways. Done, guys. Thanks for watching, and I think you loved this story. I hope you did, and bye, guys.